Yo boys, I just woke up and last night while I was streaming a lot of people asked for a guide, so I thought it was now the time. I mean, I'm number one in the solo shuffle. I think it's like 3 or 4 days later. I mean, I'm not trying to like brag with that or anything, I'm just trying to let you know that for the current pre-patch I've kind of figured it out, I suppose. Like, I haven't figured it out, but I can give you a guidance of where we're going. I'll keep updating and making little videos like this. I'm not much of a YouTuber, so don't expect like insane editing. You're gonna have to sit here as if I was just talking to you in real life or like on Discord or something. It's not gonna be like too flashy or anything. You're just gonna have to take in the information that I tell you. But yeah, a lot of people have been asking for the guide, so this is my Twitch. I don't know if any of you somehow find this, if you're from like YouTube only. I'm not a YouTuber, so if you go here, you probably have some better gameplay, better guides. I don't even have editing software, I just have to one take all this shit. So I'll try and cut the ramble short and just go straight into the guide. So I got a follower on my Twitch while I was offline. Thanks, dude. So these are the talents we're rolling. I'm gonna put a description down below. And the way you copy these talents in with the description down below is that there will be a link, and you click import and you copy paste the link here. Just give it a loadout name, import, done, it's yours. I'll also put my UI on there for anyone who wants it to. But these are the talents. And I'm going to give you a quick explanation because I've also met a lot of people saying they're being overwhelmed. I'm being overwhelmed, I can't like figure it out. There's too many talents, I don't know what to pick. Boys, it's not that. Like, I'm not trying to be like, because I was the same when I first saw the talents, but I've been playing a lot on the beta, and I want to tell you, once you get used to it, it's not bad. Because realistically, most of these things are mandatory, and there's only a few things you swap out. And on pre-patch, you can only take so much anyway. And I've been taking this. Right here, I mean, you can maybe swap that for this, but I wouldn't. I'll just keep this the same. This is a very nice cooldown. This here, 60-second sack, really good. People have been asking me if I play this. Not right now. I just think 60-second sack is way too good. Unless people are like one-shotting with this. This is probably for 2s, to be honest. I would play this in 2s, I think. But this for 3v3, I do want to say right now, this is the 3v3 guide for solo shuffle. I should have said that at the start. Again, I can't edit the video. This is a guide for solo shuffle and 3v3. 2v2, a little bit different. It's gonna need a separate guide. But then again, I think it's still relatively the same. Like, what can you really take extra? Yeah, you only get so many talents to work with. If you want, you can play around, swap some stuff out. This is the main path we're going. I tend not to have too many mana issues with this build either. So, yeah, it's good. You always want the kick. I wouldn't ever not play that just because it's one talent point and it can change an entire game. I mean, it's justifiable that maybe versus one team where you stand back and it's 2 melee and you're never going to touch the healer that you don't take it. But then even then, I mean, like, what are you going to gain? Like, barely anything, right? So I would just play a default. You want to go down here and like take this here, you get one of these. So right now, just give me a little update. It's nice to Crusader Strike when you can get it. Don't fight for it, don't waste globals over it, but if you have a spare global, pet or totems nearby, make sure you can Crusader Strike because you get a little bit of intellect for the next heal. So the blind and rep pick, I'm just going to say solo shuffle, you never play rep really, unless you're like owning people on low rating. High rating, it's too fast paced, too quick, you don't have the time to be custom rep, you need to be healing in the back. You don't want to be pushed in custom reps in solo shuffle, especially with no communication, no one can help you set it up. No one knows that it's coming, so they'll probably break it. Like, it's just better to play blind. You can blind DPS off you in the back. You don't even have to push in for the heal, but every now and then when you do push in, you can get a blind. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Let me get some music on here. Don't know what to put on. Just want something on the back, just chill. I mean, this is in the recommended section. So right, anyway, back to business. This is what you're playing. So quick brief. You can play Ruler Lore if you want to max level. I'm going to quickly show you the talents at max level and how they, how they change. So this is on the beta. I hope it's loading. Yep. So on the beta, I'm going to give you a quick explanation because I won't make an instant guide in Dragonflight. I'll probably give it a week or two, but this is where I will go. And I'll take one out of that actually, and I'll probably go like here. Yep. So this is kind of what I'm going to play. when I'm level 70, you can just, you know, you can play these talents too. The reason I don't play down here is because I haven't had mana issues. The social shuffle's way too fast paced. It's a very few games I'll go If you find yourself you're going most games, you can go here, but that probably means you're just playing the class wrong. And I'll explain my, you know, play style in a minute. I'm just gonna go through the talents first. But yeah, you can also take something out of. Maybe I'd probably take out of this, to be honest, if I needed turn evil. But if you need turn evil, you can you know, you can go like this. You can take it out of there and just get turn evil. It's only if you need it. You know, this is not really relevant anyway, so you can probably just go like this by default, or play like this. So I'm gonna play like this probably, and then maybe swap this out for turn evil when I need to. When I need turn evil to fear the pets, I think this is a better talent choice now I look at it. But this is where you're going to go at 70. There's not much to explain. The reason you don't pick this and this useless heal, the reason you don't pick that is you're not really around for 2 Crusader Strike charges anymore. The reason you don't really pick these is because, you know, you don't need Oromashi so much. That seems kind of nice for sure, but considering the cooldown, I just don't think it's worth it over the other talents here. Melee wings is a question everyone's got. Do we play melee wings? I don't like it, and even if this was better, I would never play it. I don't think a healer should be running around in the middle of the map swinging it with his sword. Even if it was better, I'm just not touching it. Unless it's so much better that I have to, I'm not touching this build. I'm not touching it. I'm just going to play this, and it works really well. It's the old school Pally way. Maybe it's because I'm 26 and I've been playing the game for a long time that I just refuse to like play the new shit, but I don't even think it's that good anyway. I don't think you can justify playing that. I mean, you know, these spells cost so much fucking like... Where is it? Look at this. I mean, the mana's actually not bad these days, but considering you have to run in, I wouldn't even bother, man. You know, and it doesn't even do that much healing, I think. Maybe this is going to be good because it like heals everyone around. It might be good into like AoE stuff. You might have to swap those, but right now, don't overcomplicate it, boys. Nobody knows the best. I'm telling you, like, this is what I want to make clear in this video, is nobody knows the bed. The bed? Fuck me, I just got out of bed. Can't even speak, man. It's dedication, though. Come on here and make this guy. Nobody knows the best. And I don't want you stressing around and, oh, I don't know this, and getting overcomplicated by the talents. Just copy my build. I do not swap it in arena. I've never swapped my talents in arena. But, you know, the only time I'm ever going to suggest swapping is this. Like this. You're going to go like here. And then you're going to go like... Wait, where is it? How do I get Blessing of Summer here? Let me quickly figure this out. You go to long range build. So what I might do is make a build where it's easy to swap between these two. And I want Blessing of Summer. So what I'm going to do... How do I even get Blessing of Summer here? Fuck off, Blizzard. Like, basically, there you go. Like, there'll be a tree. And this is later on, not now. And I'll update this at 70. Don't copy this. I just flicked around to... What I will do is I'll make a build where I can swap between, like this. And what I will do is that in some games I will take this. One round per game. This doesn't swap and rotate. So if you know how Blessing of Summer works, you press it and you get Blessing of Summer, then it goes around the other seasons, which, you know, is 3 more seasons before it comes back to Blessing of Summer. You're not... It doesn't reset, so when you go into round 2, you'll be on like Blessing of Autumn, Blessing of Winter, just like the shit ones, and it's a waste of a talent then. So what you can do is manipulate that and play Blessing of Summer 1 round per game. That's the only time I'm really going to swap something, boys. I'm not going to sit here and fuck around. I'll explain real quick, you know, with this, I think when you're 70, you want to sit on your 5 Holy Power more when you can cast. When you can press Holy Shock. When you don't have to press Word of Glory, you shouldn't. You should save them. Not all the time. Like, if you need to press instant heals, then you do. If you need a big heal, then you do. But you could sit there and get away with a lot of extra healing for a while. And if you know you're about to get swapped to, you can quickly dump it all. But what I'm trying to say is that Word of Glorying off cooldown might not become a thing anymore. Did you notice on here, by the way, is that we don't have our covenants anymore, whereas on live we do. Have a drink of water, keep my mouth nice and hydrated. But my point is that right now, don't overthink the talents. Just copy these. You don't have to keep swapping them out. It's not like complex. It's not as bad as it looks. Most things that you take are good. You know, most things you take are good on here. So I'll bring it back to live anyway. Let's bring it back because, you know, at the end of the day, this is a live, you know, pre-patch conversation. On the talents, PvP on the talents, whatever they're called. I don't know, it depends what expansion you're talking about. PvP talents, basically. What do I play? This is my default, what I'll set it up to. When there's double bop, when there's 2 melee. If there's not 2 melee, now right now, this is only right now, not when you get 70. While Covenant still exists, if there's not 2 melee, you're gonna play, or if there's not a heavy melee, so like a warrior rogue, because you don't always play as 2 melee. If there's even a mage and a warrior, mage and a priest, you play this. Like, sorry, if there's a mage or a priest and a warrior, you play this. There's the warrior rogue on the team. There's a heavy melee. Feral, I always play that now, no matter what. Don't swap it out. The only time I swap it out, let's say if I'm against DK, let's say I'm against DK Warlock and I don't need 2 bops. Or if I'm against Priest Warlock, UA Warlock, can't double dispel because I'll kill myself with the double dispel on the UA. Then I play this for extra healing. You need extra healing, you play this. Now, I play this Aura of Reckoning. It stacks to 50. Big Judgment comes in, big damage. Don't even need it right now. This is way better on the beta than it is now. So, again, you could just play max healing build if you don't want the extra damage. If you're not confident going in for damage, just play this until you get good at healing. Then focus on the damage. This kind of useless, I think. Not many people throw their kick on you these days. If you realize you're getting trained, or you're with 2 melee and you might be getting kicked a lot. If you're with 2 melee, you might want to play like this. If you don't care about the damage, I would play this personally. Now, if you need double dispel, and there's a warrior, so warrior shadow priest, bang, take that. But then say it's shadow priest mage, then boom, I would take either that if I felt comfortable with damaging, or that. So what I'm trying to say in the most simple terms is always play this if there's a melee involved that stuns warrior, rogue, feral. That's textbook, right? Always play this no matter what. You're never swapping Light's Grace out. It's not even a conversation. It's 25% more healing. Your rotation is mostly Holy Flashlight these days. Not Holy Light. I've never pressed Holy Light, by the way. My one time of playing Social Shovel, I've never pressed it. I'm not interested in pressing it. It's not, in my opinion, it's not worth pressing. Other pallies may disagree. I just think, you know, cast time 2 seconds for what, you know? What are you going to get? An 11k heal. You get an 11k heal here. Look at this. Who cares about mana, man? The games are fast, and that's what I'm going to talk about in a second. The games are quick, man. I'm starting to wake up a little bit. Should have had a coffee, really. This is your new spell. New big. Just go in. That's your new big thing, like wings. Right, down here. It's like a mini wings. Best way to explain it. Down here as well. The only other talents I would ever bother fucking around with is that. But to explain this, every time you face a Shadow Priest, when there's not an Affliction Warlock, you play this by default as well. Every time there's a Shadow Priest or a Boomkin or an Elemental Shaman, just no UAs, because you don't want to do it into a UA lock because you'll dispel 2 UAs and die. You play that into Ellie, Boomkin, and SP right now, and you would play this build if they were with a warrior, and if they were playing like maybe say it was double SP, I would either play this for healing or play that for damage or this for max healing. Now, how this works is that it goes based off of people in your aura, and if they're getting critically struck, you get a stack. Once it gets to 50, you get a yellow buff here. It's time to judgment. Boom. Save it for when someone's low. Try to save it with time it with damage. If you're not that comfortable, don't bother playing it until until you have more practice with it. Probably practice in like 2s or something. This is definitely way better in 2s than it is 3s though. And this could be the ideal build for setting up max healing. You can play something like this. But this is a temporary thing. This is only because we have covenants right now. Next month when that goes away, you're never ever playing Darkest Before Dawn. So you might want to play this for max healing, or you could end up playing this and just getting off mini dots. But I would just sit with damage at that point. So I hope that explains everything, guys. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. Rotation. Okay, real quick. Let me get this into your head. Okay. This is a mindset. This is not, I can't tell you how to play the game. I literally just cannot tell you how to play the game. Okay? It's not possible for me to sit there and tell you how to play the game. My stomach is rumbling like mad, by the way. I need to go get breakfast after this. I literally rolled out of bed and I come sat here because I need to get this done. I got a busy day today and I needed people to have this information there, ready for them. So, right, how to play the game. Listen, it's fast paced. The reason Pally is good is not because it does a lot of healing. Get that out of your head. Healing efficiently and healing a lot is also very important. But the main reason our class is good is because of our cooldowns and how fast-paced the game is. So, for example, you see a Windwalker popping, you instantly bop. Don't chance it, just trade it. That's a new saying around here. Don't chance it, just trade it. You see a Ret Pally pop wings, you pop wings back. At the start of the game, I literally love to just set. Everyone's got their procs rolling. They normally insta pop. I love to set with one of these. I just start the game. Like the first global, I maybe press that. You know, then I'll get my small sack out if I see them pop in. I'll bop if it's heavy melee damage. Feral Frenzy, bop it off insta. You see it, you trade it. It's a fast-paced environment most of the time. You know, especially at high ratings, it's a very fast-paced environment. You don't... Listen, the logic in my eyes, and what I have success believing, is this. Listen, man. Say a Ret Pally's wings are 2 minutes, yours are 2 minutes, yeah? Let's say he does the worst wings of his life. And then you don't trade the wings out. And you have to heal a bit extra and it costs a bit extra mana and stuff. That's still worse. Because the thing... Don't know why I did that. Because the thing is that then next wings, you have to wait 2 minutes before you can pop wings anyway. Because if you use wings before that now, if you're tempted to press your wings before that, if you have to use wings before that, dude, I'm telling you one thing right now is that you're not going to have wings back when he has wings. And if he does a good wings and you don't have wings, you're not healing through it. It's like, it goes the same. This is a 5-minute cooldown. You got 4-minute cooldown these days. Sheesh, sure, updates. 4-minute cooldown these days. You want to get them out fast, bro. I'm telling you want to get these out. Like, why are you going to sit on this? Yeah? Pop them when all the cooldowns are popped. These 3 spells are important as fuck when both players have popped everything. But Windwalkers are overtuned right now. So you might want to just pop off the Windwalker's insta, even if he doesn't, you know, his partner doesn't pop. These, like, if everyone's popping everything on you, don't sit around. They popped all cooldowns, bro, and they're banging you. Bubble. It's all cooldowns. You know what you're gonna need that bubble for now? They've used all cooldowns. Don't sit here. Oh, you know, fucking hell, I'm in trouble here. Divine Toll, really good. This is just the filler for when you need holy power. You want to bestow faith off cooldown. I've explained the basic rotation before. The one more thing that you were asking, stats. What stats do I play? Listen. What stats do you play? I'm going to tell you what stats you play. So, look at my haste. Now, ideally, I would have even less mastery. And I would go haste verse here. I can't afford that. I'm poor as fuck, I'm going to be honest. 1k gold. It's not looking good. Haste verse here. I would get rid of most things. I would get rid of, you know, all of this. I would maybe get some crit verse. Maybe keep around 15% crit. You want 30, 32, 33% verse. Maybe more. Maybe drop some crit if you feel like you don't need it. 31% haste. You don't need to go overkill with 38. Go 31 haste. It's about the same cast time. It's so much more fun and it's way better. You're casting a lot these days. This is now a heal, not an interrupt to stopper. This is actually a big heal. So if you need to top someone up, they're around 40% and you need a flash heal. And there's no CS available. Bang, quickly send that if you think you can get away with it back in CS. Arena 1 to 3 Rebuke, Essential. This right now, you know, you still press it in between. This is a filler here. So you want to build up your holy power. You have that ready. Have your wogs ready for like emergency when you can't cast. If you can cast, just send flashlights. Look at this, man. You're going to top someone. It doesn't even take that much mana. Look. That's what I mean. You don't need any of these mana regen talents. You're not going in. Filler in here. But what I can stress most is you see cooldowns, you rotate cooldowns. And what you are healing with now is Bestow Faith off cooldown, Holy Shock off cooldown, and then spamming Flash Heal like this. This is how you heal it. This is how you heal it. And I save these. And then, let's say someone's got CS available and I can't cast. Wog, then Divine Toll, then Vanquisher Hammer, then Holy Shock again, then another Wog. Like you don't, you know, only when you can cast, you should spam cast. This is more efficient, but only if you can get away with it. So, there we go. That's what I would say. And I hope that covers everything. It's a real quick little talk. You know, it's quick. It ended up being 20 minutes, man. I could sit here and do an hour straight, and I think I'm going to do that dragonflight. Like, if you're still listening, maybe put this on in the back. Maybe you somehow just click to this part. I will do a proper guide in dragonflight. I'll pay some guy to edit it for me. I ain't going to sit here and... I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I just do this because people from my Twitch ask, and I feel like, you know, I want you guys to have the knowledge that I have, because I understand that when I play a new class myself, I don't know what build to go. I don't know what, you know, how to play it. I don't know what talents to do. There's nothing better than when you find one of these, man, when someone just tells you exactly what to do. It just makes life easier. It makes life so much easier, man. So Yeah, I would play this. I would copy this guide because it's definitely, I've had success too. So there we go, boys. Take it from me. Again, I'd really appreciate if you're somehow like found this video just through the YouTube like search bar or something, that you follow my Twitch. There's my Twitch there. I'll put it in the description as well. It's there in the chat there as well. I'll put that in the description. I would appreciate that. It's the only, like, if you think this guide helps. If you think this guide was shit, just drop a dislike on the video. Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. 20 minutes long of probably just rambling, talking shit. I don't know if it was efficient. You'd have to care. You need passion to the game to sit through one of these, you know? But at the end of the day, that's probably why you're here, you know? Watching the video anyway, so maybe it's okay. Right, boys. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped, man. Just put any questions in the comments or on my Discord. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.